Okay. Hopefully y'all can, if anybody's watching me, and I can't tell, but you can hear me. Um, I just wanted to show everybody a couple things. But first I want to start by saying, in the title of this, I said it's gone on too long. And it truly has. For me, being locked in my house is not a big deal. I'm an introvert. I stay by myself most of the time. My husband works all day. However, I do see my family. I miss my mother. I miss my daughter. I have 4 children and 2 stepchildren, but I'm especially close to my daughter. And I miss them. And this is ridiculous. Where I mean my mother is terrified to come here from Rhode Island, and I don't blame her. I don't. I mean, where she's living, and they have military everywhere. Insanity. But anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I said in the last video I was showed with Jane Pauley there and all the symbolism and the hummingbird, the Lucifer hummingbird. But I was talking a little bit about this. This was in that same clip with Jane Pauley, and you can see it's a lens. But right here it says 24/7. There's all kinds of stuff in here. This right here, these numbers. I think it's 28. I think that's there. But I want you to pay attention to 24/7. This is about watching you 24/7. Facial recognition cameras. That's what it's about. It's a big part of it. And I wanted you to pay attention to these colors, the blue and yellow. Now the funny thing is, I was actually talking to my husband before. Well, I was bringing him to work actually, and talking about these colors. And if you're new to the truth movement, they've used colors like on your news. They'll use colors. It's all programming. So if you go back in the day, we'll go back to 2014 when we had Ebola. Um, Everything was green. Everything. So on my news, on the WBZ, the background was green. They were wearing green, this awful green too. The dummies even were using green pens. It was ridiculous. Then you had people in Africa, they were being paid to do it, wearing green shirts saying Ebola is real. Can you imagine if Americans running around with shirts on that said that say diabetes is real or cancer is real? It's ridiculous. That's a sure sign that maybe it's not real because it's ridiculous. And I'm going to get into the Ebola thing. I went to my other channel just to make sure. There are still some Ebola videos up there, but the ones that I feel like really matter, and they've taken down, unfortunately. And I'm going to touch on some of that stuff too. But remember these colors, blue and yellow, because you're going to see a whole lot of that. I mean, look at this right here. Now, let me show you something. Let's see. Back here. This is such a pain. There's got to be an easier way to do this. So I'm sorry. It takes me a bit. I was trying to see how Casey does his screen because it doesn't allow me just to go to one to the next. I have to click out of it, go back in. But we'll get there. Bear with me. All right. Let's see. Where are you? Should be in here. All right. Here we go. Looks awfully similar, doesn't it? Yes. Now, if you read up here for those of you who don't know, Walmart works with FEMA, and that's a fact. They just do. So if you look at MART, MART is short for that word right here. Wall backwards is a law. You see? But notice these colors. Notice the little sun symbol. There's nothing new under the sun, God says. And we've seen this before. I'm going to go back to 2014 and show you. They used all the same stuff with Ebola. All of it. Let's see. What else can I show you here? Pay attention when you watch your news. Watch. If you start paying attention, you'll see all this blue and yellow. And this is exactly this word, lost. You've heard of it, the thin blue line, right? Blue represents police, my friends. The yellow, you'll see it anytime you see like FEMA or these pandemics, you'll see all this yellow. There's other way spiritual things to it. I'm just talking about the basics here. So if you have somebody that doesn't believe this stuff, well, why is he here? Why are they constantly doing it? They've been doing it forever. So back here, let's see what else. And some of the imagery, like so on my news, they keep showing this image of the COVID-19 cells, and it's not even COVID-19. It's MERS. I mean, and nobody's questioning it. Look, that's MERS. They show SARS too, and they're calling it COVID-19 or it's ridiculous. They shouldn't be allowed to get away with this stuff. And I got to worry about what I say on YouTube, and I'm telling the truth. They can put up lies everywhere, and that's okay. And they run their shows off of YouTube, these news channels. It's ridiculous. All right, let's go back. I'll show you my news. Um, let's see. I saw so many things this morning on the news. I was really getting quite irritated. But here you go. This is my news. And this isn't even a good one. Um, wow. Unbelievable. I'm really sorry. I mean, this happens every single time I go on. Every time. So, and they would only do this if I'm telling you the truth. So you're going to have to give me a second. I'm going to have to go through and pull all this stuff back up again. Unbelievable. Again, they would only do it. Unbelievable. I can't pull up. It's going to take too long for me to pull up off of my news. But you can look up the WBZ and look what they're showing and calling COVID-19. It's not. That's what I was trying to pull up. They show, I'm going to show you what they pull up right now. Ready? Let's see if they kick me off again. So this right here is what they show, right? Let's see if it's coming up. All right, there we go. I'm just waiting for the other screen. It's like a 30-second delay. All right, so this is what they show on my news, and they keep saying that it's COVID-19, and obviously you can see it's not. It's MERS. So if COVID-19 is so real, why can't they show its own stuff? Because they also show SARS too. So what's real and what isn't? Why do they have to show this when they know that it's not COVID-19? Why do they keep showing it? Oh, maybe because COVID-19 doesn't exist the way they say it does? Maybe that it's a simple common bacterial cold, not even the flu? Maybe that's why. And I want to show you. This goes way back. False images they keep putting on people is disgusting. And people, if you're sitting at home, look this stuff up for yourself. I mean, I'm no great detective. You just go look it up. Look at all this stuff. Same thing. You got those blue and yellow. Oh, now start showing you something else because we've seen a lot of these images too. See, this isn't even the same website I had, but you know, you see the blue and yellow. We're seeing a lot of these. Here we go. I'm getting down to it. These images that show all this blue and yellow. People wearing like, here you go. Here's one. They wear like the rain slicker, the bodysuit rain slicker with the blue gloves. This is Ebola. This is back from 2014. We are seeing these same exact images. People getting their head scanned. Oh, people getting their V's, right? And we proved over and over again with this Ebola thing that they were lying. They were spraying people with these poor people with Roundup, weed killer. Mm-hmm. Let me see, blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow. There's nothing new. This time this has legs, and they ran with it. Because they program people with this over and over and over. Let me show you something else too. Let me leave that there for a second. I want to show you what they were showing back then, and calling it Ebola. I had all these pulled up. I'm sorry I have to do it all again. I should have just shut this down and redid it, but they probably kicked me off again. Unbelievable. All right, so back in the day, and I kid you not, they literally were showing this on the news. I gotta check it out and go back in. All right. So they were showing us images like this. This right here is a good one. And calling it Ebola. It's acute poison sumac. Like, it's not bad enough that Ebola makes you bleed out of every orifice of your body. Let's put some big giant weltering blisters on you too. And it was completely untrue. They were literally showing this on my news saying this was Ebola. And you can clearly see this one's poison ivy, or oak and sumac. And these are acute cases of it. And telling people it was Ebola. Horrible. Lying. It's horrible. The lies. So, they took everything down. I can't even remember everything. I had a whole bunch of stuff to show you as far as imagery. especially with this blue and yellow. I had a bunch of my news pulled up. So the whole thing, my whole news, the whole background, it's all blue and yellow. And that is, it's EMLA. That's what it is. And they program you, and they program you through using it with these outbreaks. I just showed you they used it in 2014, uh, same exact images. What's that? Let me go back here. I want to go back to the images of the Ebola because they show people getting their temperatures taken. I just don't know if this is the right one. It's more. There's your yellow. See? Yellow, and blue. CDC, all in blue. That. Because that's what's coming. You know, it seemed like this was going, it kind of went on a lull, this whole thing. And you hear them talking about maybe opening things up. I really can't imagine them going, hey, this has been great. Let's do it again sometime. There will be strings attached. Absolutely will be strings attached to this. Look at this. Oh, goodness gracious, these people. There's nothing new under the sun. This is almost identical. Of all the images we're seeing now dealing with this current situation, right? Look at this. Insanity. I don't know where. Oh, and yeah, here's some more. This was huge too. Bats. All the bats. Let's see if I can do this. Here. Let's see if this works. Look at that. Good images. Let's see. This makes me so mad. This is typical Google for you. Now they didn't want me on that where I was to show you almost identical imagery that you're seeing now. Yeah, spraying people with Roundup weed killer, which is cancerous, by the way. But anyhow, what we're gonna get out of this right here. I'll go back to well, let's see, with my email. Um, what's gonna come out of this? I'm sorry. It's a mess now. I don't know what my email is now. This is crazy. Here we go. Um, I can't even figure this out now. I don't know what they did. Like, I literally can't find my email. Oh, boy. Well, this kind of didn't turn out so well. I'm sorry. I've been Googled again. Again, the only reason to do that repeatedly over and over again is because you're telling the truth. I mean, this isn't something new for me. Way back in the day when I first started on YouTube like over a decade ago. It started with Obama, and I actually used to use Facebook then, and they took down my Facebook 3 times over Obama, and I think 3 YouTube channels I went into. So this is nothing new. And then we were dealing with the whole Connecticut school thing, and we get strike after strike. Oh yeah, let me see if I can find that scene. I'm starting to remember everything I had pulled up. This is another thing I saw this morning. Um, I'm just leaving it on that picture right now while I type all these things back in. Um, it's so ridiculous. All right, let's see. Back here. I don't know if y'all remember this. Let's see. I'm probably gonna get in trouble. But this thing right here. You see more blue and yellow. Lots of blue and yellow again. You see? Can't make this up. Look at it all. Blue, yellow, blue, yellow. When my husband saw this incident, we watched it. I mean, it's ridiculous. He absolutely said that is not a BOMB. I mean, this is a man who he served in the military. This is what he did. He's a United States Marine. This is like his field of expertise, and he was like, absolutely not. He said it was in blood. But what came out of that, the reason for showing that, is the big thing that came out of that was this. This logo, yeah, see, you see if it's showing it. Hopefully it is. Yeah. Right? Remember this? Watch this. This is the new one here. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, if somebody should be slapped if they buy this thing. Okay, hopefully I can find it. I had it pulled up. Like again, I had all this stuff pulled up, and now it's all missing. It completely wiped it all out. Let me try this. I'm so sorry. I just feel like if I had shut it all off, and why is it showing me the news? I mean the weather. Do you see? There's a big problem here. Look at this. I didn't even type in anything about weather. It's showing me weather. So if you don't believe I get messed with, here you go. Look, WB Boston strong, and that word right here, and I get the weather. I can't make it up. They don't want me to say anything about this new design. Let's put that for. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. If we find it in here. No, I don't. They didn't like me wanting to talk about that. Some lady came up with the idea using that saying, Boston Strong. The T is actually a syringe. It's insanity. Let me see. I'll put in the date. Let's see. If I put in the date, if that'll help. Nope. Look at that. Look at the stuff it pulls up. Yeah. What the hell? This is crazy. Why don't we try this? Let's maybe use the other word. Well, just another one of those things. And it's not going to let me show you. I don't know what is going on right now. They do this to me every single time I come on. They erase all my one day. I think I did it on Easter Sunday. I had all tabs open to show, and every single tab turned to Jean Pauley. Every single tab, right in front of my face. You know, I had my files, my pictures removed, my documents removed. It took my husband a couple days to get all my stuff back. I literally watched my mouse moving around, and I wasn't touching it. Because they don't want you to tell the truth. They want people to stay asleep. I really wanted to show you that shirt. It's so it's really bugging me. I don't know. Let's see. I'm trying one more time to show you this. Oh, I got it. All right. Yeah, this is interesting. Watch this. I mean, like, this stuff isn't put in front of our face constantly. Every single day, you know. Are you kidding me? This is crazy. Let's try that one. There you go. So I saw this morning on the news. Yep, look at this. Yeah, you could do CS, your mask, your syringe. This is terrible. The programming is so disgusting. Unbelievable. Well, at least you can see this is new. New instruments too. And people will buy these things and wear them. Unbelievable. Well, maybe I'll come back after and I'll try to pull up the other stuff I had. I had a bunch of stuff to show you. All the imagery. There's nothing new under the sun. God tells us this. There's nothing new. They've showed us this over and over and over again. Why? Ask yourself, why are they showing you a MERS cell or whatever you want to call it and calling it COVID? Maybe because there isn't actually a COVID cell. Could that be it? Showing you a SARS cell, telling you that it's COVID. Why not just use the COVID cell? What if it exists? I'm sick and tired of it. I really am sick and tired of it. But maybe I can pull all this stuff back up. We'll see. I mean, I should have stopped and redid it, but they'll probably just take it down again. I think the last live stream I did, Google kicked me right off of Google. And the one before that, they changed all the tabs to Jane Pauley. They all started going across the screen going Jane Pauley, Jane Pauley. Unbelievable. But anyway, I want you all to stay blessed, stay safe. The thing, listen, this might seem like it's at a low. My governor said today, once again, we're in the surge. The surge is starting. Well, he told us that the surge started on the 7th. We still have 2 more days left to pass over. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Because he says the surge is starting now. He said it was going to be the 7th. If you look at one of my videos, I had put it up in there. between the 7th and the 17th. Now it's just starting now. And I had seen this too. Everybody, all the news broadcasts since it started, everybody was wearing black and red, and the whole background was blue and yellow. And then yesterday, everybody was wearing actually normal spring colors, not black and red. And I'm like, well, maybe it is dying down. Maybe get up this morning, nope, right back to black and red. The whole background's blue and yellow, and now we have a surge again. So, even if they do start opening things up, it's not going to happen without strings. That's what's something I want to talk about. Listen, these tests, these COVID tests, they collect your DNA. That's what they are. Now, through their own mouths, they tell you that they don't even know that, not that they don't know, that they're saying that they're not even accurate. They're not even 100% accurate testing. So why use them then if they're not accurate? Because it collects your DNA. Just like that picture I showed you, the lens, 24/7. So you're going to get the 5 technology with facial recognition cameras and then all your DNA. They are collecting human beings. Do you see? Satan is collecting human beings because he's playing God. He's trying to be God. God creates the blood, the life. He's trying to collect it. God is all seeing. Satan is not. How can he be all seeing? Using 5, you know what, technology. They put them in a Walmart down the street from my house, those cameras. They are incredible. I cannot believe how crystal clear these things are. Incredible. Collecting human beings. So they're going to have a total printout of your face and your blood, your DNA. So, that just is what it is. I personally won't be doing that. I'm quite certain that my family, my mom would never, my daughter would never, my husband would never. Um, I hope you all would never. Don't do that. Your DNA is between you and God, the Creator. I can tell you whole stories about collection of blood. I'm Rh negative, and I've had some very strange things happen with my blood. That's for another time. But I hope you all stay blessed. I'm really sorry about the inconveniences. It'll the next time it'll probably happen again because it's been happening every single time. Community guideline strikes, videos pulled. I got it back and the strike removed, but it's just the point. Why? Why are you taking it down? Am I getting too close to the truth? You got all these crazy mats that line up identical right down to FEMA camps where they want to collect the vet's blood. So, anyhow, stay blessed. Mom and Amy, if you're listening, I love you so much. And I miss you terribly. I'm praying for all of you out there, and your loved ones, if they're not awake, I'll pray for them as well. Stay safe, stay blessed, keep on the full armor of God. In Jesus' name.